Hey everyone! Welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and being here today. So today's pick a card reading is going to be about how will you meet the one? So how will you meet the one? We have 3 piles to choose from today. We have pile 1 with the rose quartz, pile 2 with the sunstone, oh my goodness, and then we have pile 3 with the carnelian. So these are your 3 piles to choose from today. Let your intuition guide you as you think of the question, how will I meet the one? And you can find your timestamps in the comments down below or in the description box. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started with your video. Pile 1. So if you have chosen pile 1 with the rose quartz, welcome to your pile. So how will you meet the one? Alright, let's figure that out. Okay. So we have passion ignited, stand your ground, and intuition. Next for your Lenormand, we have the lily, and we also have the anger, okay. And then for your oracle cards, we have all that glitters. I might need to move these to the side. Alright, and then we also have TikTok. You might meet your person on TikTok. I'm kidding. That probably wasn't that funny either. Sorry. And then for your angel answer cards, we have abundance, okay, I'm just trying to get it there, and then we have forgiveness. Okay, let me back this up. That's a lot better. All right. Sorry, guys. I want to stop touching these. Okay. So how will you meet the one? Alright, so as I was touching these, I was also kind of just looking at the cards. So really, I feel for this group, once you become more confident in yourself and really just putting that passion like within yourself, within your own work, and becoming more stable within, that's when you start resonating, when you start vibrating on a higher frequency. It's like you're gonna feel like above the ground, really. You're gonna feel like, you know what, who really cares about what's going to happen tomorrow, who really cares about what's going to happen the next day, who really, you're just more focusing on the current moment and what is happening in your life, and you're really just allowing things to flow to you, allowing abundance to flow to you, allowing love to flow to you. All right? You're going to know who this person is. You're going to be because you're vibrating on such a high frequency, and because you acknowledge that you are loved, you acknowledge that you have everything that you can possibly need, like you don't need anything else, this is when your person comes into your life. That's when you get that cherry on the top, all right? So basically, you're going to connect, you're going to know who this person is, because I feel like in the past you've had situations where you've had relationships where people were not 100% themselves. It's like they always had like a mask on. They always try to like portray a certain side of themselves that they literally weren't. It's like they try to, boost up their confidence and boost up how they looked like on the outside by, telling a little bit of fibs, or just being like, you know, kind of just reworking or rewiring their life story to just kind of make them seem like they're super glittery. But like as this card is, it's like all that glitters isn't gold. So you're able to recognize who is true and who is fake, especially when you are super confident in yourself too. And when you put all that love into yourself, you're not going to allow any fake, any bull crap to come into your life. All right. And this is also the time when how you'll meet them will be the time when you're when you're feeling a little bit nostalgic, and when you're feeling like, I've done a lot, looking back at the past and just realizing like how far I've come. I've let go of all of the bad situations I've dealt with. I've let go of the of the judgment. I am so much more mature now, and I know that my life doesn't have a limit. There's no time limit on when I'm going to meet my person. There's no time limit on whatever. It's like at this time you're just letting things flow to you. You're not anymore in that state of feeling like kind of like uneasy. It's like there's no time limit. Things will happen when they need to happen, and you're just really connected with the divine at that time. So it's like, honestly, it will happen for you, and you know that it's going to be something that is going to last for life, like lifetimes. Like this person that you're going to be with is someone that you're going to be with for a very long time. You're both going to be very abundant together. I'm seeing this Ankh here, so it's like this is someone the Ankh represents like eternal life. So this is someone that you're really going to be with for a very long time, and you probably even like you'll get that feeling of, I feel like I've met you before, that feeling of this just feels right. So I feel like this is a time where you're kind of just meditating, where you're just focusing on yourself and what changes that need to happen in your life. And behind this door, once you finish like your meditating, once you open your eyes, once you kind of see the world with a different light, this door is your pathway to your person. All right. So let's see. Yeah, with the lily and the anchor here, it's like at this time you're already grounded by the pleasures that you already have in your life. You feel like, I am mature now in my being. I know what is right for me. I know what is not right for me. It's just like that time when you really acknowledge, like within yourself, that this is a time that I need to focus on me and allow the universe to bring me my person. Like, I'm not going to go out and search for anybody, because it's like you kind of fell into the cycle of like you would go out and search for your person, and the type of people that would come into your circle would be deceiving you on the outside. You were looking more at the physical parts of people. But when you meet your person, it's going to be like, whoa. Like you're going to connect in a way that it's like, it's not about the physical looks of your person. See, this Passion Ignited card, like her eyes are closed here. And then here, her eyes are closed. So it's not about what they look like physically, it's about a feeling. So maybe your person might not be like your typical, you know, person that you go for, like your ideal, I guess, like whatever your preference is, somebody completely new. But it's like you're going to connect on such a deep level. And I feel like you're also going to teach this person about forgiveness. I don't know why that's like coming up. Let me see as well with this forgiveness card. For some of you, just like a few of you, this might be somebody that you already like dealt with in the past, right? And you kind of just let go of them to just focus on yourself. That's why the stand your ground card is here too. It's like you just left focusing on yourself, focusing on elevating yourself, right? And this person was probably not being the truest to you. They weren't showing you all of their true colors, and they were just kind of like holding back a lot. And you kind of just realize, like, nah, I'm not going to deal with that anymore. Like, I'm going to do me, and you do you. Figure your stuff out and come back when you're like ready, you know? Because you feel with this person that, you know, you might have already had the connection with, you feel like this is the right person to be with, but maybe this isn't the right time. So it's like you, instead of kind of rushing the connection, you're like, you know what, let me just focus on me right now and know that if this is my person, if this is like who I'm supposed to be with for the rest of my life, then it will happen. I don't have to worry about timing because I'm going to be with them for the rest of my life, right? Right? That's for some of you guys that have already met with your person, and you just know, like you just had to take that little bit of space before you come into union, all right? Because also with the lily and the anchor, like with the anchor, like is about something that's stuck, something that's just like there. So I feel like this person may even cling to you as well. But right now you're having pleasure in how you'll meet your person is like right now just having pleasure in where you are presently. I don't know, like just elevating your energy a lot more. And this will welcome this person back to you if this is somebody that, you know, you've already dealt with. Or this will just be like a gift from the universe to be like, all right, you're doing your stuff. We're going to give you abundance of love, abundance of spiritual and material prosperity. All right, so that's what I'm getting for you guys that chose pile 1. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now. Hey you guys, so if you have chosen pile 2 with the sunstone crystal, you found your way to your pile. So how will you meet your person? How will you meet the one? All right, so let's figure it out. I'll leave this to the side for a second. So for your tarot cards, we have wisdom, power, and light. For your Lenormand, we have the crossing, sorry, I'm like moving this, and then we have the stork. Wow, wisdom, powered, light. It's all major arcana cards there, guys. All right, and then for your oracle cards, we have go the distance. Nice, nice. And then we have exchanging gifts. And then for your angel answer cards, we have you're ready. That's the card we want to see. And then we have improving health. All right. Push this up so you can see. All right, so how will you meet the one. All right. For this pile, I see that there's going to be a lot of improvements happening in your life, and it's going to come in quickly, coming in quickly. And you're getting a lot of help from spirit. Seeing a cheetah, a dog, and a cat. All right, and even the stork too. Oh, and the lion. So you're being guided right now by spirit. The more that you tune in to your intuition, the more that you tap into your own spiritual strength, the more that you come, into this energy of just vibrating on a very high frequency, just feeling like nothing else can affect you in this world because you got the power, you got the knowledge, and nobody, and nothing will stop you or stunt your growth, okay? Because you are in your power, and you just got no time for any BS, all right? Especially with this wisdom card here. It's like you guys have been aligning yourself in your life, and you've been, working on your own creative ventures, working on your own, like structuring your life more in a way that can help you with the future. All right, so you guys might be like starting a new career, starting a new business, something in that sort, something that's just going to really take off and help you in the future. Some of you are feeling like you might be going on some sort of trip and just going away, and you're doing this to kind of just find answers within yourself, or just even to chill, take a little vacay, or whatever like trip that you're going on to. For some of you, I see that this is how you'll meet your person when you go on this trip. Because, like, with the wisdom card here, it's like this man is just walking away from home, getting away from home, and then go the distance. I just feel like definitely this is something where you're taking a trip, even with the crossing. It's like you're crossing one side to the other. But I also feel like this is also like a spiritual ascension where you go from one side to the other, right? So you guys have really like tapped into your intuition and, letting spirit guide you. And I feel like this pile as well has been getting a lot of downloads, getting a lot of synchronicities. And it's like now you're noticing it and you're really using those answers as keys to where you're supposed to be on your life path, where you're supposed to be, like where you're supposed to go. And as you kind of just step into your life path, step into what you want to do long term, just working on your own business, working on yourself, this is when you're going to start manifesting your person, and this is how you'll meet your person. All right? Even if you're still in school and doing things like that, maybe if you have like an internship, whatever, it's like when you really start taking the chance to really work on your physical and your spiritual self, more abundance is going to come in for you. It's like you're just lining up yourself in order to be with your person, like before you before you get married, or before you like have kids, whatever you might want to do, like as an example, of course, you're going to need to have money in the bank. You're going to need to be stable. You're going to need to know like what your plan is before you invite somebody else into your life. You just got to have a set plan. Be like, all right, so when your person comes in, it's like, yeah, this is what I'm doing. This is where I'm going. Will you align with me? Are you going to be doing some similar things, or what is your plan, And I feel like with this exchanging gifts card too, like it gives me this energy of one of you, like either you or your person, like one is like a little bit more playful and kind of just looking up to you for some advice, and you're just like already in your power, you're already like, doing your thing. So I feel like as well for this pile, like your person is going to need to lean on you and just lean on you for a little bit for some help, because they see you like acknowledging where you need to go. You already know the steps you need to take to be where you need to be. And maybe, they're a little bit, they kind of know what they do, what they want to do, but also not really. They're not as serious right now as you are when it comes to like career and that sort. They're kind of just more still in their like little playful, like I'm just still testing their waters, whereas you already know what you want to do and you're kind of just lining up, right? So even with this go the distance card, like this is also making me think of when you're with your person, when you find your person and how you'll meet your person. It's going to take you, it's going to make you, it's going to make you want to kind of help this person step into their own kind of spiritual journey as well, because you kind of just see them just still being a little bit in this playful energy. Like they're still not fully there yet, like fully developed. And I feel like you're really going to help this person with their spiritual growth. And when they come in, they're going to come in a time where they feel like you're going to meet them in a time where they feel like they don't know where to go next. You're going to meet them when they're maybe transitioning a job. You're going to meet them when they're maybe leaving school, something that they're ending something in their life, and they're kind of just like, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to do. And then you're going to pop in and provide them with some guidance. Okay? This relationship with this person, like it's obviously like every relationship, it's going to have its up and downs, but this is something that is going to go really long term here. All right? And it's like you're almost at that finish line, like you're ready. You're very close there. You're ready. And I feel like as well, like not only just improving your spirituality and getting more aligned with yourself, but improving your health will also bring in this person too. You might even notice like the person that you're with, you might be like, oh, why do I need to like improve my health? Like what's going on? Like whatever. But you might notice your person may be like a gym buff, or they just eat really healthy, or something like that. And it's like you're gonna be like, oh, I see now like why I need to do this. Maybe your person's like a dancer, or they just perform or something like that. So they kind of have to keep their physique looking nice, especially with this cheetah here. Like your person may be very strong, but also feeling like improving health in like a mental way as well. Because if you're really anxious and if you have a lot of anxiety about, finding somebody, it's going to kind of like hold you back from actually aligning and coming into your own power. All right? But I already see you guys doing this. I already see you improving yourself in many different ways possible. Now, with the crossing and the stork, I'm also seeing that some of you may be, changing your view on life, changing like a certain ideology that you had. You've got that new wisdom coming in, which will really show you a different way of thinking. All right? And you're going to feel like how you'll meet your person, like you'll feel like you'll actually know like this is something that is destined to be. You might be reading a lot of, I'm seeing 111, you might be reading a lot of like different tarots, or just getting a lot of different synchronicities and things like that. And then when you meet your person, you're going to be like, yeah, this is it. This is the change. This is the change that I needed. This is the person that's supposed to come in. And I feel like you're already like very, like if you're on like a scale of 1 to 10, you're on like a 10 of your spiritual path, whereas your person is probably like on like a 7. So you're going to help them elevate to a 10 as well with you. Or you're going to change them. You're going to change the way they see and think of spirituality. And I feel like with your person too, it's going to be like, oh, like this is literally like love. This is what love is like. It's just going to be like, you might have an idea or feeling of what love is, but when you meet your person, it's going to be like, no, like, this is it. Like, you can't even just think about it. Like, it's a feeling, you know? I feel like this pile, like, it's time to accept your blessings as well. Like, you've done the work. And this meeting your person, the person you're going to be with for the rest of your life, it's not going to be something that you wouldn't expect it to be. And it won't be something that you might expect it to be. It's going to be even more. Like, it's going to be more than you could even wish or even ask for. And even with exchanging gifts here too, it's like this person will know how to give and you receive and vice versa. All right, there is that balance there as well. But really, you're ready to accept this blessing. All right? So that's what I'm getting for you guys. That shows pile 2 with the sunstone. If you like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Actually, you don't have to comment down below, but I never say comment down below. So if you want to comment down below, go ahead. But subscribe if you would like, and if you haven't already. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now. Right, if you have chosen pile 3 with the carnelian, welcome to your reading. So how will you meet the one? Let's figure it out. Okay. Oh, so we have memories of love, spiritual union, and rejoice in celebration. For your Lenormand, we have the woman, and we have the garden. I feel like this is maybe a little high, but it's alright. Next, for your oracle, we have yin and higher power. Wow. And then for your angel answer cards, we have peaceful resolution, and compromise. Okay. And I'll put your crystal to the side. All right. When you meet your person, you're just going to know. You're just going to know. You're going to connect immediately. You're just going to know this person is the one. I feel like this is definitely a love at first sight. But not even love at first sight by just like, you know, through your eyes, but just like from your soul, you know? Like your souls will recognize each other. I'm seeing this is a time for, sorry, there's light. This is a time for the feminine energy in this pile. This is a time where you're being more noticed by people. You're getting more recognition. This is a time where you might be networking a lot more as well. You might be kind of like in the mainstream, in the public eye as well. With the woman garden here. This is a time where you're very much in your power. You're very much connected to your spiritual side as well. And I feel like when you meet your person, they're going to feel all of these feelings, and it's going to feel like it's going to feel nostalgic to them, and it's going to feel like their heart and their soul has been set on like a fire, like this passion that just like radiates out of them. And it's really going to make them believe in love. Meeting you is going to make them believe in love. It's going to make them believe that there is something. Oh my gosh, I'm getting like, whew. Guys, you're going to make me cry. They're going to believe that they are worthy of love. They may have never thought that they were worthy of having love. They've been through so many messed up partners, so many people that have used and abused them. And then you come into their life and they are just shocked to know that somebody like you actually lives on this earth. You guys, the feminine, take it as it applies, but I'm just gonna say, like, you guys are already very spiritual. You're very much in your power. You see the messages that the divine sends to you and you act on them. Your person kind of just is feeling like how you guys meet may be like, you might like go out for a drink or something, whatever. Like the first time you meet with your person, they're just gonna feel like, as I said, just feel nostalgic. And they're gonna know, like, huh, this feels very familiar. And this is what's gonna make them also awaken their spirituality, meeting you. So this will come in a time where you're already very elevated. All right? And when you're doing really good, as I said, maybe if you're networking or just in the public eye, where you're already in your own successes, okay? I'm feeling that the masculine here needs to kind of step into the energy of the feminine. So the masculine might have to, you know, might have to learn how to receive, because I feel like the masculine here, it's like they just feel like if they need to be in a relationship, they have to keep giving to you, and it's like they're not ready to just actually be with someone that will actually give to them. All right? They feel like, how do you do this? I feel like the feminine in this pile is embodying the masculine, just laying down the foundations for their life, and being very stable in their career. I feel like the feminine has so much to say when they meet their counterpart, so much to say. But spirits also like wants you guys to know that you can only say so much, and you have to say just a little bit and let your person figure it out on their own. Let them keep connecting. With this compromise card here too, it's like I feel that the masculine might feel like, oh, I'm not at this time where I have enough like material things to give to you, but I know I have a lot of love for you. And it's like they've been living in a way where it's like they always had to give to their partner, had to give them like money and blah blah, like to the point where the materialization kind of just took over the relationship. But this relationship is all love. Like all of these are cup cards, right? All of this is like receiving, connecting to a higher power. I feel the masculine is being guided to listen more to their intuition. So the masculine on this side is being guided by a higher power to listen to their intuition and follow their heart in order to achieve coming closer to you, coming quicker into union with you, the feminine, if you are the feminine, right? I also feel with the higher power card here, it's like with celebration and under the higher power, it's like they're connecting to something that is higher than they could ever, larger than they could ever think of, you know? Like this love that you have for each other, this love that is just there, like this nostalgia, this, like, it's like you guys know, like you both know. This feeling that is there, it freaks them out because it's like, whoa, didn't think this would ever happen. But it also makes them know that there is someone or something watching over you too, ensuring that you come together. So it's like when you meet, I feel like they're also going to go back into time in their mind a bit and think about all of the people that they had around them, people that they had to let go, people that they like brought into their life. They're thinking about all of the situations and all of the things that have happened that brought you guys closer. You know, so even if they had to let go of a few things, it was it was something that had to be done in order to bring them to you, and vice versa for you as well. All right, for both of you, you're marrying each other. This is like, honestly, I'm picking up like a very strong divine counterpart here. Okay, there's a lot of unity and dedication with you two. I feel like you'll meet, I feel like for some of you you'll meet like in like an open, like a social space. So this can be like online or offline, some sort of gathering. But I feel like this is a time when like the universe is just going to be like, "All right, drops down your person right in front of you." With peaceful resolution here. What are you doing here, peaceful resolution? If you've already like met your person, all right, and maybe there was some kind of time where you kind of just went without communication or you kind of just separated for a little bit. Just know this was meant to happen, this had to happen in order for them to realize that this connection is not a dream and this isn't just, you know, something that they want to happen. This isn't just their expectation, this isn't just their ego, this is their soul, this is the divine guiding you together. All right, I feel like they just had to open up. See, the divine is behind them, helping them open up their center, their heart center, helping you to align. With compromise, it's like whatever did happen, whatever went down, if they were too scared, if you were too scared, I feel like the masculine is very like was very shook here, like very scared. Like they didn't think this was all like this is real. Like they were just like shook, like what the heck? Because I feel like the masculine isn't as spiritual as the feminine as well. So it's like, what is happening? They're kind of like, was my whole life a lie up until this moment, up until this point? they know that they have to step into something new. Like this is their good karma. This is justice coming in. So it's like they know they have to make it up to you. If they ever made you feel like you weren't worth it or this connection wasn't worth it. It wasn't that. It was the fact that this was something totally new to them. This is something like very different to them that they didn't even understand could even happen. All right. And now they're just like, they need to get into the energy of just receiving love from you. They are getting so, instead of getting so caught up in their head, just actually open up their eyes, open up their heart to you, and just let you give to them. All right, so this is what I'm seeing for you guys at Chose Pile 3. If you like this reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye now.